A lot of success.
Here's Cloud off the screen. Doesn't go. Hayes with the rebound and the push. Hayes being chased off some screens by Cloud. Now switched on Koulibaly. Attacking. And a turnover there. One of the few miscues by Golden State. Vanna, step back threes off the mark. Chen with the rebound. Cloud. Cardoso had a great steal, and a tough pass is taken away by Chen.
And Chicago just not capitalizing off of misses and turnovers on the other end.
Getting the ball back in your possession, but you've got to capitalize when you trail by 14, as Hayes will go back to the free throw line to try to add.
Getting to her spots at will.
20 points on 8 of 11 in 16 minutes. And you want great entertainment without the hassle of another subscription? Down.
But Tyler Marsh knows there has to be a push right now. This is it right here. Because it is going to require so much energy to push back into this game.
So there's a stoppage right now.
From everybody around the league, as it should be.
Hayes. Here's Banham. Floater in the paint doesn't go. Prechtel able to control the grip of it, and that's the important part. Prechtel and Carrington trip up. Here's Charles, now Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Williams. Jumper doesn't go. Banham the rebound. Sheldon. Deflected out of bounds by Charles, but she keeps it inbounds, excuse me. Kyla Charles lays it up and in.
All turnovers, and I mean, the Sky are just unable to capitalize on anything here to start the fourth quarter. Big trouble for them.
Cardoso inside. A whistle going to be called on Prechtel. And Camille
open about the fact that they're not where they want to be. They want to keep building. And so I'm not surprised. This
league's best bench in the WNBA continues that as Danny Hayes. Zana Lacini lost the handoff. Can Chicago take advantage off of this turnover? They try to get inside to Cardoso and do. As she had a great seal and finish. And Natalie Nakase is frustrated with that defense.
She's a champion for her off the court and mental health and all that, but on the court, oh my gosh. And so certainly deserving, and I think I speak for a lot of people when I say we're so excited for Shamika.
Called for her 4th. Oh, her, Elena Deladon, and Candace Parker. That's a pretty solid representation along with the 96 U.S. women's basketball team among the honorees and inductees as Cardoso and scores. Zana Lacini ran off the three-point line. Pull-up jumper is good. Cloud quickly back the other way, count the bucket, and she'll get a chance for one more.
It was an easy, soft touch foul, and Cloud didn't seem to get disrupted too much.
Burton. Chen now with it, comes back to Burton. Has Cardoso on her. 5 on the shot clock. Burton, step back. Oh my!
Kind of knew that was coming, huh?
Banham can't answer. And a loose ball.
But the step back creates the space.
Zana Lassini attacking Cloud. Couldn't get the finish. Cardoso with the rebound. Cloud pushing. Sheldon trying to go to the corner to ban him, but it's taken away. Burton up the floor to Charles. Able to collect and finish.
Golden State's up to, and it's unfortunate. Chicago's shooting 48% from the field. They're not having a bad shooting night when they get the shots off.
This is the best defense in the WNBA. Cardoso. Cloud works off Cardoso, rises from 3. Off the mark, Cardoso offensive rebound and finish. 82-66. Charles worked off Prechtel, goes back to her on the roll. And deflected out of it.
Before the game, before you get activated, right? And so you just have to be ready. Kind of had a feeling with Kia Stokes out there, we're going to look for a big body. For her to have the opportunity, because you just think she's been really, like, pretty solid.
Fourth on Sheldon. Here's Zana Lassini. Count the bucket as Cloud helps her up.
Size. She's not a tiny little guard hanging, so definitely a great skill set for her.
Quick inside touch. Cardoso gets it back. Second opportunity doesn't go. And Camila Cardoso is trying to impose her will right now to cut into the...
And so we told Gabby Williams that today, and I don't think she believed us, because she was like, we don't play slow. No, no, no. Like, it's, you play fast, but it's just your possessions are down in a game because of the clock. And also offensively, yes, they can play fast, but they also are so good in pace, but one of the best teams in the league. You don't see that often, especially when they're not the biggest team either. Like, they're fast, they're smaller. You'd expect them to play fast.
Cardoso up to 20 points now in this ball game. 4 minutes to go here. 85-68 Golden State lead. Zana Lassini back to the mid-range. Prechtel trying to keep it alive, but can't. Cloud with the rebound. Here's Vanna. Tried to drop off to Cardoso. Good defense by Prechtel. On the shot clock now for Golden State. Chen attacking. Too strong on the window. Prechtel offensive rebound. They're going to wave it off and call it.
Just over 35. They're averaging 35.7 points a game, Megan. That's on pace to be the highest in league history. And so it really is a special thing that depth is doing.
3 seconds here for Burton. Has it blocked by Cardoso. Gets it, the loose ball. And they'll get a shot clock violation. So one of the few
defensively. So a lot of that, I mean, second quarter down, they got after it.
Carrington. Charles with the defensive. Nice find from Charles to Zana Lassini. Gets to Burton. That's off the mark. But Charles chases it down. They're going to wave it off and say Cardoso on the floor.
Vegas, their bench had averaged 35, which was the most in league history back in 2020. Guess who was a part of that right there, right? And Natalie, Coach Nat, but that was a team that also went to the finals. They didn't win, it was special. But that second unit is so important when you want to make deep runs. And they're producing every single night.
Lead at 87-68 as Charles comes down with a rebound. Coming up on 2 minutes to go here in this fourth quarter. Inside, Fingal goes to Charles. Nice find and finish. Sheldon got downhill, misses, got her own rebound. Extra one to Carrington. That's short.
The Golden State's been able to, so let's not forget, they were shooting 33% from the field in the first quarter. They didn't come out hitting shots. They recovered. It started with their defense.
Carrington, as this road trip continues, it will conclude on Sunday against Seattle once again.
But it's favorable when you're at home and you have some time off, especially because you got to believe that most teams are trying to finish strong into the break, into the World Cup, the FIBA window there, the first couple weeks of September. And when you look at how tight the standings are.
Here's Carrington. Mid-range jumper doesn't go. It will stay with Chicago. They haven't proven themselves yet.
Yeah, it certainly is a measuring stick, but I will say they've taken care of business. After this one tonight, they're going to be 8-1 at home against teams that are under 500, right? Like, that's taking 500 teams on the season. So that's always, to me, a sign of a good team. Like, when you are taking care of business. And it's not to say that Chicago didn't come in and compete hard, or some of those under 500 teams are not competing hard, because they certainly are. But you're still finding.
Continue this road trip as they continue, as Sheldon knocks down the three.
Agency, a destination, because it's beautiful, like outside, but inside this building is so special. The second season of their franchise, and this is who you are. Come on.
Golden State will take the shot clock violation here, as the former assistant coaches and friends share a moment with 3.1 on the clock here. And our success season will continue on for Golden State. And the homestand starts with a very convincing win over the Chicago Sky.
And what you have to appreciate